How to make a sincere apology at work. When it comes to apologizing at work, it's important to set your ego aside. This means acknowledging any mistakes you've made and taking responsibility for them without trying to defend yourself or shift the blame onto others. By doing so, you show your colleagues that you're committed to resolving any issues and maintaining positive professional relationships. 1. Express regret. Show that you're genuinely sorry for your actions and the impact they had on others. You might say something like, "I'm truly sorry for the mistake I made and any inconvenience it caused you." 2. Make amends. Offer to make things right or to do something to make up for your mistake. This could be something as simple as correcting an error in a report, or something more significant like offering to work extra hours to make up for lost time. 3. Learn from your mistake. Reflect on what you did wrong and commit to doing better in the future. Share what you've learned with your colleagues and ask for their feedback and suggestions on how to avoid making the same mistake again. What are some common mistakes to avoid when apologizing at work? 1. Making excuses. When apologizing at work, it's important to avoid making excuses for your behavior. Instead, take full responsibility for what you did wrong and acknowledge any harm caused. 2. Being vague. To make a sincere apology, you need to be specific about what you're apologizing for and how you plan to make it right. Avoid using vague phrases like, "I'm sorry if I offended you." Instead, clearly state what you did wrong and offer a plan for how you'll prevent similar mistakes in the future. 3. Delaying the apology. Waiting too long to apologize can make the situation worse. It's best to apologize as soon as possible, even if it's uncomfortable. Delaying the apology can cause resentment to build, which can make it harder to repair professional relationships. 4. Apologizing too often. While it's important to take responsibility for your mistakes, apologizing too often can come across as insincere or even annoying. Be mindful of when and how often you apologize and focus on making each apology count. How to rebuild trust after apologizing at work. Actions speak louder than words when it comes to rebuilding trust after apologizing at work. One great way to do this is by showing that you've learned from your mistake and are actively making changes. Keep the lines of communication open with your colleagues and show empathy toward their concerns. By doing so, you can demonstrate your commitment to repairing professional relationships and earning back their trust. Saying sorry at work can improve relationships by demonstrating humility, accountability, and improving communication. It shows a willingness to listen to others, work collaboratively, and build stronger relationships with colleagues. By apologizing, you can build trust and create a more positive and collaborative workplace culture. What are some alternatives to saying, "I am sorry" at work? When it comes to apologizing at work, saying, "I am sorry" may not always be the most appropriate or effective approach. In some cases, a direct apology may be too personal or emotional for the workplace setting. Fortunately, there are several alternative ways to express regret and accountability that can help maintain a professional tone. "I apologize. I take full responsibility. I understand why you're upset. Let me make it up to you. And thank you for bringing this to my attention." These statements can express regret, empathy, and a commitment to making things right, but it's important to use them authentically and in a way that is appropriate to the situation. A sincere apology with empathy, honesty, and a willingness to take responsibility for your actions can repair damaged relationships and rebuild trust in the workplace. So it's up to you.